Hello, mic test. Oh my god, I never even tested my mic. Hello? Well, there goes my mark. Alright. I am so ready to play this game. There's gonna be no cameras. TV is so loud. It's so loud. Game. They can't hear me. Alright. I'm so ready. Talk. Are we talk? Okay, I guess we talk. But let's talk, cause I forgot. Here's a. Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young. Young. Yeah, what are you like? 10 years old? I'll be 16 years old this year. Ah. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So, what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, you guys did call me an 11th grader. 16, 11? I'm pretty sure I was 17 when I was 11th grade. I mean, that's a 1 year. I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Another future professional attorney. So what's about a case? She said the trial's tomorrow. Sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness or she did. There was a witness in the scientific fact. And there's a witness. Stalker, you have to talk to her, right? Suppose I will. Promise her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? Not a child to have, you know. So it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I think investigation should be done scientifically. Yeah, sure. Sure can fault her for lack of enthusiasm. This case handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? Doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. Looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the... Sir asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school, so they went to the same school. She always told me to go to me if I ever needed a defense attorney. I'll need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that I mentioned it, I guess it is more of a woman's name. Yeah! It was nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. But she's my only family. Only family? What about your parents? Died in a car accident when I was little. No. I'm sorry. That is sad. Did you know I'm a lawyer? This is my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. First one whose badge should be ninja, believe me. It is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. Shanna said, scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. Put attention. Talk to your sister. Your sister! Oh, wait, sorry. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Hard? I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, she's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to race this year? Understood, ma'am. What's that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Oh, finally, she turned around. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Yeah, I mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name's Lana Sky. Chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Interesting style. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like Mia and Maya. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Did you know I was a lawyer? Your badge looks new. Polish it daily. What? In a few years, the gold plating will flake off. Then we'll see the real you. Wow. Whatever happened to instant small talk? Give it 3 years. Then we'll see what you have become. Wow. There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? But the suspect is you. Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright, well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21 at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It wasn't the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Well, there's multiple games of this, right? Yes, there is multiple games. I am playing the Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright trilogy, I think. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Welcome, Jaza, by the way. Prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car, drunk class. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. What is that popping sound? Is it me? Is there something wrong with me? Is there something wrong with my laptop? Look, there's the popping sound. Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, sir? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. Ooh. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor? That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell. An awfully large nutshell. So I'm a little surprised. I don't think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems... Ooh, what's happened to your hand? It seems possible that you wouldn't. Lana? Not your hand. Oh, that's new. Oh, this? Cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Wait, you cut yourself by accident stabbing someone? How ironic. Ah? Not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. What's your motive anyway? How am I supposed to defend this? And change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. He was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was topping for her class in school. I knew that. Not really. I was the best there was. Oh. You're pretty good in school too, by the way. That's a bit different when Emma says it. Oh, she's not. Well, Mr. Wright, excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. No way she guilty, bro. If she was guilty, she would be like bawling or something. Or maybe guilt is like objective or subjective. I don't know. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Never think of anyone but yourself. I didn't do it, Len. I know. Say it did. Woohoo! Getting tutorial too. Yes, Jerry. No, maybe it doesn't work. The phone's broken. Step. Of course, mean anything. The mysterious love. Coffee security. Mr. Relativity. This was in a ring. Got a faucet for what? This was in a facade. No, there's no wall. Why? Oh, that's it. Ew. Oh. Sheriff, before this hears our claim, you guys be moseying along, unless you're freaking to bite the bullet. Yeah. Nice. Room 1202. Look around here all you like, just give a pause. Which can be selling lunches here. Free food. I'll be back soon. Alright, Jerry. Talk to them so I know without clearance. Passers by. So. Off up. All assorted secrets. a witness. Star. We found out right away. Why is my back? Be able to fight. But you think you can win? Pickle Supreme. Why did they show it? Okay, that's good. Yeah, but that. She's a kid. Nothing. Alright. Talk. She knew. There was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. So that daily special on Friday I work as a salmon. It's a turnier. Should know the full mistake of evil. Prosecutors, they have no qualms. To the most evil. They give an award for King of Prosecutors. Ooh. Why? Some kind of scientific evidence of this. Ooh. You. Saying this for once. I. Passion anchor. No choice of light. Oh, it is pretty. Yeah. General chose Trilobite. Investigator here. Boyfriend. E. Y-E. some more. They're prying into other people's. It's just edge work. Some more. Biggest fail. There's a sense. This card, dude. Okay. This. What? Yeah, he knows him. Ah. It's not. No. Where's this car? Oh. We're against him. Oh, no. Bad timing. Of these vents. What? Okay. Oh, right, the king of prosecutors. This one. Say. Oh, it's. Wait. Hold back. It's just him. What's happening? Anything else? Literally a spike here. Him again. I think that's it. Oh. How about this? Steering this. Okay, what marker is it then? Yeah. Let me. Man. John Lawyer get yes. Josh. Lauren. That's just for emergencies, though. Oh, deep bro. Saul Goodman. I hope there's a mod when you're like. Very best lawyer out there. 512. Oh, there it is. The only thing I trust Sawyer is. But the thing happened at 5:15. For you. No? It's a different one. Peter. Meekins. Meekins. Oh, nice. Yes. You're not. Okay. You. You. Yeah, you're no good. What's this? 13 minutes. What is that? It's a horror mascot. It's Gumshoe. Yes! They hear me. Yes. It's had a badge. I wish had a badge. Ooh, here. What about this? It's evidence. Bruce Good. I'm Saul Goodman, brother of Bruce. What? doesn't know. An escalator. What about this? Yes. There's no prints though. Nice. Shit. Naysayers. Nope, I'm agreeing. One and only. Yeah. It's her sister. Wait. Of the rumors? Why? They're hiding something. Yeah, it looks like an NPC though. Oh, 2 years ago along with Edgewood. And yep. Yeah, but that was some fun karma. Wow. was it outside? He made it. We dance. Alright. Serve Marshal. Marshal officer. I don't think so. What's that? Thanks. Let's see. Bonus. What? It's the one you gave me. What is he on about? Stop. Is it the cough up? Is it security guy? Yep. What? Drinking water, stay hydrated. What's up, Pierre? From Red Dead. Hi, what's going on? It's the lawyer game, Coroner Murphy. Alright, I have to show the thing. Okay. Yes. Presentation. Yeah, why are you the one? The nanny. It's fine. I never had a stream that's fine. You go sleep. Good night, bro. Thank you very much. 10 p.m. there. It's 2 hours. Oh, thank you. An hour and a half or four. So it's 4:30. But why did you stopping at 5:15? Good night. Did what? Are you from Texas? But you have detectives. They're biased. Okay. Okay. 4.5 inch. Oh, this. It is one. Can't measure that. Well, let me investigate. Yeah, why not? I'm not doing it. Okay. My generation. To steal samurai. Oh, what did you call? It's Emma's. Oh, unless she called you. $5.18. How can she? Seating itself. Hold me then. Yeah. Oh. Not presented. Well then, what do I do? I'm gonna talk to her then. Oh. Did I miss anything? Ooh. 75, 67S. Good man. Yes, she called her. No. Day one done. Yes. The last time we played was 2 years ago. For your word of advice. So you should never believe them. That's a lie. That's what we are taught. Exactly. Good, it's fine. We're back. It's 2 months. Yes, though. It's just tidbits. Alright, guys. back. Alright. I could not talk as much because my sister was here. I let her rest. But now we're back. Alright, we're back. I can talk. Do you guys want me talking over it, or do you guys just want my reactions to it? Because I can just not talk like this. Like I can just shut up. Alright, she hates prosecutors. It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Damn, bro, she's making bank. What? Pickled? Name, profesión, now. Just lunchland these days. Just describe the incident to us. Finished eating. Okay. Same strat, guys. We press each. We press on each, whatchamacallit, testimony. You need to know the ins and the outs. What exactly does that mean? So 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was special invest. Oh! Then why does she become hating prosecutors? First-rate homicide detective and she's the witness? Why didn't no one tell me this? No one told me anything about this. I know, right? Why didn't your sister say anything about it? What is she this? Ah, I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up queen. That's why she's cough up queen. Wow. We continue with the description, Miss Star. I have no idea. She dresses up cool though. Look at that. Look at that. That hot dog. Choker necklace thing. Woo! Parking lot. The prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Block A and Block B. Yeah, it's for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces. Yes. Crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with his knife and went to drive the body out. Fortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot. Most is valiant witness. It's so ballsy though to do a like a cold-blooded murder in a prosecutor's office, and then well, it was me, Your Honor. You? Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Honor. Where were you standing? Where were you standing? Because look at this. I read it already. I know she's gonna be like, I'm standing here. But oh my god, dude. Already, oh my, I'm the best. Saul Goodman. Can't agree on principle, Your Honor. Seems that some poor losers are unwilling to. Wow. Okay. I dare you. Wait, are they talking about me? I am but What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Oh, it's on my way to deliver a lunchbox. Okay. Lunchbox. At 5 p.m. Ooh. Oh, through the wire fence. Oh, she was on the B block. Wait. But if she's... Okay, no, I'll let her finish. I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. Chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. And she thrust the pointed to the knife. But, like, there's no fingerprints. you can see, there's no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. But the thing is, so how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? Well, not yet. I've yet to cross-examine you. Something about that. It's really a flesh wound, yeah. What do you mean by that? The first one was very sus. What do you mean by that? Hold it! How did you know? Exactly, that's my question. I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Wow! Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Do you have something personal against prosecutors? Well, that I had found my dream job when I become an investigator. If I hadn't been laid off by this process, oh, that's why. Laid off. She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. That I like. That I like. That I like. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. If you're parked on the other, how can you get to the other side? His boyfriend. He's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. You have a cyber roll? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another. Ooh. Yo, what? I'm taken. Alright, I'm talking about the her rising up on your honor. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Also, the judge had to think before replying. The guard room is in the lot in A block, but why are you on the other side? It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That will be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. Wait, so she was in B block when she witnessed it. When I said something, you mean your eyes? When your eyes saw something? You sensed something? So you're saying you had the premonition of the murder? Felt like... How would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no... Exactly. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale white cheese. I mean, yeah, he's wearing overall white. Appearance on the streets, a greenhorn. And that must be hard, yellowed and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of a... Wow, whoa, 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 Emma! In any case there, in the lot, I felt something staring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. By garage car, you mean Mr. Edwards' car, yes. Mr. Edwards? Does he not know? Incidentally, knife with the victim was also stabbed with was also Mr. Edwards, wasn't it? Indeed, it was. Hey, they're just speaking facts. We're not saying Edward did it. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant. I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. So she was here? Here? Where did you park? And how can you get over to the other side? I'm certain it was her. She's telling the truth. We're doomed. Let's do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you're a biased witness. Yeah, you have something against prosecutors. You may want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me? Yes, you are biased. Still, this makes sense. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of a lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Oh, she's wearing gloves, that's why there's no... You took this? No, then why did you keep it from us? took over. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with the camera. Wow. That is cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is just more exciting than just hanging around. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? I know, right? These witnesses are crazy. I mean, they're biased. Think I'd show it to you, prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Yeah, but it doesn't show her holding a knife, stabbing someone, and something else. So what was the defendant doing at the time? Yeah. Did you realize I was holding a knife? Brother! Brother! You showed the picture! She's not holding a knife! She's... What are you on about? You witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife. I already said yes. Salmon's... Ooh, stat. I don't know what that is. Sure, there's a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at his photograph. Look at his photograph. No, I mean, look at this photograph. The one you just showed. You know, this is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? And why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Exactly. Yeah, there comes the music. Yeah. Mr. Edric, your thoughts? Objection. It had to be the weakest objection ever. Yet it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. Now can you tell that? Blood splatter. Hey, how would I know? Okay. I'm just... I mean, that's common sense. But at the same time, she said she saw her holding the knife, but now she's not holding the knife. So how many minutes was this? See the dark crimson stains, and why is it white and black? Black and white. See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat. It's a black. Exactly, bro. It could be ketchup. It could be coffee. No problem. Except what? Are you going to just sit there and take that kind of? She's going off against her. Like, dude, I'm gonna object because, like, again, I'm basing it off her statement that she's holding a knife. I'm gonna get penalized. Yeah, that she took. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. But it seems I was slightly unclear. Wow, see? That's it? that's it? I have lunch here, order seconds. Problem solved. Don't like it. Try ordering the jumbo size lunch from the get-go. Good advice. Not sure I understood it, but good advice. I mean, of course she didn't have time to suffer. She already stabbed him. She is not. She's still a human. Without pain or remorse. How would you say without pain? She literally cut herself. Premeditated. How do you know? Look what the chief prosecutor says in the photograph. Well, are those gloves? That's true. Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? I don't know. Ask her. I'm kidding. It was not premeditated. She would not be wearing those gloves. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Wait, this is your testimony. I mean, I can say that she is wearing gloves. I don't know if it's rubber or not, but like, still. Why does this look fake? What am I doing? I'm not presenting anything yet. Oh my god, I never even asked. Sorry. What if she was in just the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? Gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. Why didn't I get it? They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was premeditated. But like, where is this evidence? I never got it. Said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking. I mean, I'm guessing she can go around, but like. We already did this. I need to repress. I have nothing. What? Think of a way that wasn't premeditated. But I go around it. Oh my god. We already did this. I'm gonna say it's not premeditated because of this. Oh my god, this is gonna be a stretch. This is gonna be a stretch. Oh god, someone's chatting. I can't even see the chat. It's killing me. Even the game, even Objection, hey. Hello, unknown user. Welcome to the chat. I just saw your chat. Okay, I'm gonna present this. No! Crap! No. It wasn't planned because of this. If it was planned, how would she know Edgeworth has a knife on the trunk? Test me. Oh, that's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. Thanks, Edgeworth, for the... What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon? That is the chief prosecutor for this crime. Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Defense is a request. We ask the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Like a natural conclusion to me. If it was an actual planned murder, why not use her own knife? Yeah, the murder weapon. Ooh. This knife just happened to be the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ooh, no kidding. If you're going to plan, don't forget the weapon. Exactly. Like hello? First try. Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. It's as good as free. Well, hold that thought. We still need more evidence. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? Hope you aren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. But the prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The fact is, she did the murder. The only one who seems to care is that. Wow. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered the detective with a knife. That's all it is. Premeditated or not, she committed it. God, that's the only thing the prosecution need to prove. Nothing else. Suppose you think you're clever now? No, it's well decided that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... That's the same thing. I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? Powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Just say something. Just testify. Ooh, okay, we're back. Anaska intended to murder Detective Goodman. Accusatory. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. But you said she only stabbed her once. She only stabbed him once. She only stabbed him once. Again and again. Again and again. Look, cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. A single stab wound. Oh my god, this guy. So if I order pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill a delivery boy? That is true. What? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. I got it, but I'm gonna press. I need to press. I don't want any stone unturned. Hold it! You're accusing her. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. I believe what you just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. Rookie. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Nothing's half-baked here, right? It's you. Try to confuse the defense with this. They're not very quick on their feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions? Her actions speaks for themselves. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there. You have no proof that she didn't. Okay, this is just he say, she say. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? There's no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's phone. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried public phone first at least. In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered. Now, those are the facts. Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? How sure are you? You keep saying sure. Well, I wouldn't know that. Then why did you say you're sure? Rookie. I have a lunchbox here now. What's inside? How am I supposed to know? See? We agree there is a lunchbox here, but so is Schrodinger's cat. Don't you... What? That is not a good metaphor. Suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this? It's simple. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Your Honor, I call bull. You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? No, I'm... Moss or Ugh. For the mosses here under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this. But take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! Good show, Mr. Richard. What a hunk. He's my hero, Rid. Oh wow, that means so much. Me trying to save your sister. No one noticed? Well, witness. You got crime scenes. That's so cool, but ketchup on rice. Oh, thanks. Oh, he grabbed it. I mean, no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. And tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify! My god, her red muffler looks like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Your Honor? Your Honor? She was not wearing her red muffler, Your Honor. Your Honor? Your Honor. Dude, this guy is so bad. She's only wearing it now. It's clear now to... Whoa. Suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself. With this photograph, yeah, you dumb ass. Oh, I mean, kidding. That can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in your life. Holy crap! Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my object in chopped liver? Exactly what? I'm the one who showed the thing. It was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red, really. Well, now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Oh, she looks so determined. I like that look when her hair is like splitting on the left. Her left. Well, I couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. Part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the one truth. I have a feeling she actually stabbed him, but for something else, because one stab wound is just not gonna, you know. I have a feeling, and it was not premeditated. Again, she got the knife. I felt like, unless it was for defense, unless it was something else. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, extended her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. But you're just a lunch lady now. You can't do that. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Chief Prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel's Star, resistance is futile. You're quite determined about the scarf, aren't you? Yeah, I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel's Star. Wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is kind of a snake. The part of details are really good. No thanks. Note to self. Mr. Wright is weak against poison. Everyone is. Chief Prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. Wait, how? Your Honor? How can you run from here, take a photo, run over here, all the way here to stop her? Come on, you're not a Flash. You're not even Usain Bolt to begin with. What? What is she on about? The reverters. So where's this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There's a wall there, 6 feet high. She's obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. What did you do then? I quickly caught her, extended her rights to her, arrested her on the spot. But you're in B block. You say quickly. Are you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was on 30 feet away from her the whole time. Press her, dude! I'd like to see this on the floor plan. Yeah. If she was here. There, see? What, you went over the thing? So you witnessed a murder from here? Let me get about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Wow. I'm taking her a little time to climb. Yeah. So she couldn't have gone to my sister that fast. Exactly. That and the fence. Yeah. Unless there's this truck there that she, you know. I don't think she was trying to get away. She mentioned why would she, yeah, what exactly did she say? Like, why would she say it out of nowhere? That's just so weird. If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in... Oh my god. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. That one word. So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Oh, Emma Sky. No. Ultimately, I remember. So she called her about the muffler. Okay, on the wall. That's right, but it doesn't work. Yeah, there was an emergency phone on the wall, but it does not work. Apparently, it was out of order. Yes, it was. That you were right of. So she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying? Should have, of course. How can you see if there's a partition there in the man? There's a partition. You said it yourself. Witness a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be a knight in shining? Bro, you guys work together. What are you on about? You together with Jiva kicked me out 2 years. Yeesh. Well, Miss Star, there's a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? Oh, you don't know? You're the one who said it. What? Let's look at the floor plans. So you said you were here. Yes. However, that's true. How could you possibly see? Yeah. Exactly. How would you know, huh? I believe you see what I'm getting at. An emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in block, how you could have seen? Unless it was the boyfriend, the security guy. You know? But still, that's dumb. What is the meaning? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up... Ooh! That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? That's exactly what lie this witness has told the court. The witness lied about where she saw it. This guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, we want this for Miss Star to lie about it. Want us to lie? I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean she's in A block. Yeah. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. No, it's not. Before I call my lie point, at least let me tell it. Exactly, dude. Hello, Kayla. I am now a lawyer. Welcome. Oh crap! Oh, you've been messaging. Oh, oh. Okay. Yes, we definitely do that. You've been messaging. I was what do you call that? The thing in Discord, the streamer mode. That was my bad. But this is my vertical going to no point in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here. She was here. Is the only place we could security guard? Yes, because she had a. You're the judge. You're the judge. Hey, Mon. The security room in the underground parking lot was built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. She. No. But how would she have taken the photo? But why there? There are many other places where she could. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office could park in the block. The place where she could have seen the embark confrontation here. Remember your testimony, you said you brought the lunch to your boyfriend and the security guard? Yes, but like, Phoenix, we gotta explain how she got the photo. I think that the tables have turned. Damn, man has got the better. How's you today, lady guys? I am good. I be gooding. I be lawyering. And I finished like, I published a video of Peak That's that's the peak map for today. So you know. Hello, Jizza. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. Not turning back. The guilty will be punished. I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. No, but like, how did she take the photo, though? That's what I want to know. She took this photo. Is it... How... I can't. Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense, huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. Yeah, it was a defendant who stabbed the victim. No, that doesn't say Unim's. The truth still stands. Oh, it still stands? I disagreed, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. She's hiding something. Huh? Me? Well, I mean, you're the one who accused. Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Okay. Miss Starr witnessed a crime from the security guard station. However, but she lied and said she saw it from Lobby. B. At the same time, she took a photo of it. That's the thing. Thank God, which... What do you mean? The security guard station is on the end. Should have sort of more 3D view of the crime. You don't know? Oh my God, I suck. Look, can eat first. Now eat well. Okay, no. She took a photo from here. The distance. Oh, because she was known to be closer, they said. Change the distance between her and the crime scene. My condolences, but one look at the floor plans is quite clear. Distance between the crime is 30 feet. And see what could change. Worth? I love you, brother. But look at this. She's literally taken the photo from B block. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed a crime scene from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime, where you arrested Miss Sky? You... Me? Yes? Ordered the squid wheel. Oh, I want that. What? Quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boys and... Ooh! Wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime scene from the glass-walled station. No. Oh, she went there. Okay. The door was locked. You couldn't open it. I got you. So she went here, took a photo. Then as soon as she went back herself. Damn, that is. I had to go through the visitors parking in B block. That's quite a deep. Exactly, that's a lot of time to do something. Hide evidence. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the crime scene. The scene of the crime. 5 minutes! Jesus. Okay, I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastics. What? You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful... That is true. I'm not going to lie. Ooh! Right, you have to do something. Do you have any evidence of this? Yes! I don't know what, but I'm bluffing. 5 minutes between witnessing. You could make pasta. You got lost one with the type pasta into knots, Ruby. Not the point. A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange? That's a long time to do something. She could have ran off already. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Exactly. She did not. Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill. I know, but that's not the point. You have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Why didn't you run? Yeah. What true criminal would that? Yeah. Like, it's so weird. Unless she wants to be caught. Oh my god, I survived. I hit twice. Edward is the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We survived! I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. Ooh, and with that, court is adjourned. I'm sorry, but... Oh? Who? Edward, you ordered the squid? No? Someone she's trying to foist off on me! I prefer to not take the defense's team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of your trick lunch? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star. Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Ooh! A triple-decker. Out of deference to the witness' determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the lunchtime motto says, you won't be disappointed. It's going to pull. Oh my god! I bet. I just hope it's turtle. That's all I want. I hope it's a turtle. She pulls out. She'll be like, "Oh, we have a pet turtle. Nice." I mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Now, the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? You did not, ma'am. She's wearing black shoes, dumbass. Oh my god. You're wasting our time! Two types of bloods were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Dana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Why did you keep evidence? Whose shoe was that? Try lunchtime for all your lunch and decisive evidence. But like, whose shoe was that? Goodman's? Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said. Alright, she hates them. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of Wow. And you had blood tests performed? Did I mention? I have 3 boyfriends. Oh my god, right. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as exactly, because it might be tampered with. You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police. Exactly. In other words, this show is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. It is. Not so fast, Mr. Edward. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Wow, that is actually cool and kinda shits on everything. Hey, Mr. Wright, seems so interesting. This study some evidence law, really. It appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. I think you're sure that the guilty are properly judged. Whoosh! Oh, it's a victim's shoe. Okay. Sure, Mr. Wright. We may cross him. Okay. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. And why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. But are you testifying against Angel or defending her? I am Angel Star. Angel Star is a witness. I am defending my client, which is Lena Sky, the Emma Sky's sister. So yes, I'm not testifying against. I'm basically like, she's testifying for us, so we know if she's lying or not. Let's just get this over with. Yes. Yes. She's basically the one you bring in. She's basically a witness. So for example, I saw someone kill someone. I'm a witness. I need to testify to court. Like, I need to explain what I saw without lying. Because if I lie, this happens. Then the chief prosecutor notified the police department. I want to make myself useful while waiting for the police to arrive. So, like, an ill-trained pooch, she snuck off with the shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's warrant. The shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? Here's more than lunch. So you carry evidence? I have for you in the lunch bag, really. In any case, you remove valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next. 2 types of blood were found. One was, of course... So you brought it to the forensic department? You're going to submit something as evidence in court. You need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. She got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. That blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman? Said there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. Can I look at it for a quick second? There's blood that is stepped on and there's blood that is not stepped on. Whose blood is this? This blood. It's her sister's. Okay. No, but like, if I stab a victim, why would he step on his own blood? That don't make sense. Let's off the shoe. It's gotta be victims. He must have stepped. How? His blood might be. Yeah, like how? How would he step on the shoe? How would he step on his own blood? Can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with blood test. What? Huh? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types: A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there, which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results, but they said there's little doubt it could be anyone but Lena Skies. The suspect's blood was found on the ship. That ties her directly to that. Okay. Sure it does, but like... I will press her, then talk to her again later. I'll show the shoe later. Ooh! Fish guts. Some like it hot. Some like your client is just in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. I have a problem. There is a problem. Why would he step on his shoe? Not on his shoe. What? I'm so dumb. Why would he step on his own blood? He got stabbed. I'd say there's one critical. Like, how much blood do you have to let out to step on your own blood? Unless you're in the carotid artery or something, but like, even your eyes, you're still young, rookie. I give you a pepper. Even so, the carotid artery on the neck, I'm pretty sure it will bleed towards the clothes, like the victim's clothes. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoes? Show us the problem. Okay, first of all, Your Honor, there is blood on the soles. Wonder if you noticed, there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. That must be me, rookie. Right over your blood. Okay, hold up. That's a threat. You guys hearing this? Indeed, there's quite a blood on the bottom of the shoe. Makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly contradict about the blood on the bottom of his shoe? There's no blood puddle. There's no puddle of blood. Oh. Problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? No, the bottom of the victim's shoes is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the car? Exactly, bro. Oh yeah. Here comes the music. As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. There was no bloody footprints on the sign. Then where are they, Mr. Edward? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Exactly. Where did they clean it up? Well, what? Huh? Yeah, we're going, yeah. But it's true that the lack of footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there was no footprint. That's true. Think, Mr. Wright. Think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Hold it. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There's one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. Think about Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. What, the music? It sounds like he plays also. It's so good. The music's so good. Man, I didn't know a session like this lasts long. Oh, buddy, it lasts long. I mean, I last I played this was 2023. You can look back at the stream. You can see how long that was like 3 missions, 3 cases, and that was long. Holy. But I'm. Oh my god, the music hits, dude. The music hits. But like, as far as I know, only the tutorial one was very quick. It was like one and done session wherein like it's basically a tutorial. This one, it goes on like multiple trials. Like I'm guessing this one, after this one, we're gonna end the day. Then the next day we're gonna gather more evidence. Then we do the same thing over again. The prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator just won. Leopard woman. Oh, she knocked the oil. So she hit that accidentally hit the this oil drum. Was it empty? Oh, that. Not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edward. So apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt. That is kind of cool that Edward did that. Air kicked over was brimming with water, so it cleansed the thing. Even so, there should be like you should have said that in a way that it can be tested still, right? Without water. I think it's called like blue light or something. You get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? She's hiding evidence. Still, though, what if they had a bit of like a quarrel and she accidentally knocked it over? Oh my god, I know I'm losing, but I love the music. The music's so good. Pam pam, parararam. Okay, but still though, if the water cleaned the thing, why didn't it clean the shoes? Unless it's already hidden. After it was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe. Well, I see no reason for rolling this. No! What? That's it? No, that doesn't mean... There's only... What? No, 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 no. Yeah, she could have been lying about the water. No, 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 no. Hold. Yes! Okay, who said hold it? She did. Yeah, right? How convenient of the drum oil filled with water. Exactly, right? Like... And if it's filled to the brim with water, why would she, like... God. Okay, wait. You know what? No, 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 no. I need to see. I need to see. Yeah, this is the oil water. The oil drum. How, like... Unless she actually did it. I doubt she would though, because that's heavy and that would hit the car or something. That would mess with something. Yeah, exactly. Me? Did you say that I just was on the prosecution side? I know it. Exactly. It was too convenient to be there. Like we saw the drum like hunched over, but at the same time, why was there like? I mean, there's a sewage system. If I remember, but still, why would they not check for blood? Say my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, that you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another... Ooh! Ooh! Wait, just don't tell me I have something else. We're gonna have another thing. Time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the cough up queen. Ooh! Look at this. Okay, wait. I need to cough. Ooh! Oh! That's water. Just in case anyone had the gall to suggest, the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. Mr. Wright, wait, look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Us! I need to see. Can you get up? Can this line? Yeah, look, it's wet. Making the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help at all. Not your fault. I knew you couldn't win this case from the beginning. Still, and it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. That is just too convenient. There has to be something. The call, the muffler call. No, no, no. Why are you saying sorry? Right, wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Yeah, right. Wet or not, what? Why do we care if it's wet? Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. Oh my God! I'm having flashbacks. I'm having the anime flashbacks of my mentor. No, 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 no. Can I have it? Can I have objection? I need the evidence. Can you look at it? Can I look at it for a teeny tiny piece? Now my verdict is piece anymore. Verdict, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at the photo, the last ones. Trial isn't over until we give. Yeah, exactly. Why did she just show it and was like, "Oh, I'm done"? Like, hello, I need to see it. Saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence. Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. I can feel it. The muffler! The muffler! Problem is, what's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Yes, I remember the muffler. Just a moment, Mr. Edward. Your Honor, you just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf. No, it's a car muffler, not. Mufflers, yeah, exactly. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. Oh my God, big brain. Look, there's something there. There's a suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler. What if there's something sticking out of the muffler? Does that... Angel, you up and said something about mufflers. A red muffler. Sorry, Miss R. That's not going to be as easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is an important case to us. What? That never said. You said as much in your testimony. Yeah. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has. That's why I think this was cloth in the muffler is related to the case. There we go. Oh, wait, no. See? The word muffler was overheard. It was your word against yours. Miss Star, recall your testimony of the court. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what she had me confused in my earlier testimony. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Your words against you, buddy. Yeah. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was this muffler? So, that means this piece of cloth is vital to the evidence. You're so getting somewhere, guys. Holy. Well, since you will have to suspend the proceedings. Sus! Find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If you leave any question unanswered, do you redo the service to the law? Or the car, the crime scene, inspect it at once, and bring me that cloth. Verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Made it. We made it. Holy, we are making it, guys. What happened to my stream? Oh, there we go. Josh usually finished the goat cook. You glad this by the way? Yeah. I think, I don't know. I feel like I have to stream this tomorrow earlier. Like after lunch earlier, like I'm gonna what is it? Philippine Standard Time. Let's say 1 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Just like I noticed that people are asleep. Even Connor Murphy, dude, Connor Murphy, he was asleep at like 8 p.m. here, and it was apparently 10 p.m. there. And I need to play this early because tomorrow's gonna be game night most likely. Okay, I'm gonna let this play out first. You should have seen time. Okay, yeah. Then after lunch, I'm definitely streaming. You'll get pinged again as usual, Mr. Wright. What? Trials always like this with you. Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake, about to reach surface. No matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. I'll let this thing play out. Anyway, but yeah, tomorrow after lunch, I'm most likely gonna stream this. To your sister anyway. Is this honestly? I'm not. Yeah, get me. I'll make sure to be here. Thank you. It's not tiring per se, but like I love the energy it gives me. Where like when you figure something out. Apparently, she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn this try around, right? Only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Oh, it's Jake Marshall. Hola, partner. They say you show red cloth to a bull. It'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was young, at least. Officer Marshall. Alright, come take a look, see at how trials going. Okay, she's from Texas, if I remember correctly, so I don't need to sound Mexican. Looks like I'm late. They got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to sleep out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. You got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? Gotta actually, I want to sleep early. Good night. Good night, Jazza. Thank you very much. I'm about to end the stream anyway. So do sleep well. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be continuing this gameplay. I love this game so much. Sir Marshall, the whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. It was even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now that don't they just speed all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Yeah, I have a feeling she hid it there. What? The award ceremony that afternoon? Edward's seen it too, Ed reckon. What does that mean? Oh, good thing. She wasn't because she put it in the muffler. She put the muffler in the muffler. Holy. Mrs. Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. What are you... So, what are we swinging now, Mr. Wright? It's steak sauce. I gotta hook up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee! After this, I'm gonna save. Well, what? I'd like to resume. Being cold. I have to save. Let me save. Save here. How do I quit? J. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This really means a lot. I really love this game, and I really hope to share it with you guys. So I will be going now. All right. I won't have an ending song for now, but I'll have this. Yeah, I'll have this music play out in the end for now. So you know, you can still hear it. All right. Good night. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.